All right, welcome back to another Overreacting with Daily Wrap Up Crew. No book of, I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Jew with us.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy Jew, and we back with more content for you. You heard?
Listen, man, this next clips was sent over to us by y'all. Like, y'all could send us some clips that y'all want us to react to. Daily Wrap Up Crew across social media, and y'all could email us on dailyrapcrew@gmail.com. This one is interesting because it's about the down low women. You know what I mean? Like, and we always hear the rhetoric from women talking about down low men.
Yeah, the niggas is always down low.
They already know what time it is. So we got a bunch of clips that we're gonna react to, give our thoughts, and we're gonna get right into it.
I need to hear from y'all too, man, because you know what I'm saying, we want to know if we all on the same page or if we tripping. We need y'all help.
I'm going to say this, and it's probably going to ruffle some feathers, but somebody's got to do it. If you are a woman and you purposely befriend other women with the intentions to eventually sleep with them, you're a predator. There's this weird phenomenon in women and female and girl friendships where a woman will be on the DL, or she might be bi, and she will befriend other women that she finds attractive. But when she approaches that woman, instead of her being honest about her intentions, she approaches her like she wants to be her homegirl and build this sisterhood. Then you get comfortable with the girl, and then one day you guys are out, you're drinking, you're having fun, and this is somebody that you trust to be drunk around, and next thing you know, that girl is touching you inappropriately. She's trying to kiss you, she's trying to coerce you. It is very predatory and very weird.
What's your thoughts on this, Jew?
I think it happens more than we think it does. You always hear like women say, a lot of women got a little bit of gay in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, women are always slapping each other's asses, rubbing each other's titties, walking around each other butt naked. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't got a problem with that. But you always gotta wonder, you know what I'm saying, if Shorty's looking at you a little too, you know what I'm saying, is she touching you a little too much? I do find it, I mean, when you're supposed to be comfortable and that's your friend, that's your homegirl, I guess that's how y'all play. But I would say it's a little gay. You know what I'm saying? A little gay, little gay. Because not never am I ever walking past you like, yo, bro, you looking brolic today. Let me grab your let me grab your biceps. Like,
you look a little thick. Like, yo, you been eating. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
of course,
fight for that. But I'm trying to make a point. Like,
I know, no.
Like,
I'm saying
now, but I think we as men, we know this because there's a lot of projecting that goes on, especially in our community, by our women.
For sure.
They will always say, anytime you do something with your home, we could be chilling, they're gonna say that's gay, that's that. I think a lot of it comes down to it's projecting, but it's specific because they understand that they do it, and they might be attracted to their homegirl or whatever, so they assume like, oh, because I chill with my homegirls or I buy them some romantic shit or do something, they must be like, you know what I mean? So a lot of it is projecting. That's why anytime a woman says something, fellas, anytime a woman try to discredit your sexuality, just question hers, because she might be the real one that's on the down low, and she trying to, oh, he doing the same shit. No, we do not operate the same way. Like, we think differently fundamentally. Like, that's just how it is. Like, you know what I mean? So it's good to hear women acknowledge this and be more honest and open about it, because there's a lot of down low women for.
But I think we're part of the problem, because I'm not saying all, but a lot of men accept that, and we made it more comfortable for them to act in that such manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we seen a young man, if I see my son over there, rubbing somebody's scout or something like that, I'm like, yo, what you doing, my boy? I'm gonna pull him aside. But young girls probably been playing like that with dollies their whole life, so I could see how it grows into or progresses to them start doing it with each other. And then we keep young girls away from boys so much that's where they actually probably start to get their curiosity. They're not, if you're a protective father, which I had a protective father with my sisters, you kind of
the thing about what she's saying, and we're gonna get to the other clips, is that when you really dissect bisexual women, lesbian women, they do the same behavior that they condemn men for doing. Like, you know what I mean? They only
Men are not doing it though.
no, but
Yeah.
here's what I'm about to say.
Okay.
They will condone men for only seeing women as sexual objects. Like, you know, only want to do sexual things with them, and then they get around other women and they only view them in a sexual manner. They only want to do sexual. They want to have sex with you. They want to bump coochies with you. They want to eat your coochie. They only see other women as sexual creatures, something to have sex with, have fun with. That's no different from what they've been talking about men be doing with women. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you just, I'm telling you, just look at the behavior of bisexual, lesbian women. They do the same rhetoric that they are shaming men for doing. Like, you know what I mean? They don't want to take care of women. They don't want to protect women. They just want them sexually. They want to, I'm telling you, like, it's the same thing.
All they want is just a piece of pussy.
So one thing I can't stand about a lot of y'all chicks, and I know y'all gonna get mad at me for saying this, but y'all need to stop constantly sitting up talking about how these men on the DL and these men sassy and these men this and these men that, when y'all know a lot of y'all women be on the DL. Y'all know y'all do. Like, y'all always trying to get drunk and kiss. And then a lot of y'all be stay talking about, I don't like these men, I don't like them, and it be because y'all like a woman. Y'all just like me and money. Y'all don't want to get with no woman though because y'all don't want to pay for y'all own stuff, and y'all know that a lot of the women don't have no money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know what y'all be on, and then y'all keep doing that same lie, talking about, yeah, you know, I only ate 3 cats, acting like that's normal just because y'all women.
I only ate 3 cats though.
I didn't even know she was gonna say all that, but that goes back to what the fuck we were saying. Like, only eating 3 cats is kind of crazy. Like, you know, like, but I ain't gay though. Like, you know, they be wilding. Like,
I was about to say something, but I'd rather not. But yo, you know what's even funny? I appreciate this content, right? And that's all. This because we're hearing it from women's mouth, and clearly, no one has experienced a woman coming on to a woman than a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you're here. I'm pretty sure a shorty that's talking might have had, you know, a homegirl like, yo, if you're a dude and you got, I'm not even saying ask your sister or your cousins, but ask your homegirls. Don't ask for like too much direct. Just like, oh, you ever kissed a girl? You ever did something with a girl? Has a girl ever come on to you? And you'll be amazed. When I say amazed at how many women admits that they either liked a girl, done something with a girl, or always wanted to do something with a girl. The whole word vicarious, I think, was created by a girl.
Yeah, I think if, like I said this on the show before, we could bring up SZA, right? SZA, most women find SZA attractive. You go to any Instagram model influencer page, right? You go to Tiana Taylor, go to SZA, go to Bernice Burgos, go to any woman that you find incredibly attractive. Go to the comments and you'll see the women is in there thirsting more than the men, bro. Like, way more than the men. Like, oh girl, the things I would do with you, I promise you.
Yo,
we might have to, I don't know, we might have to get some comments and put
yo, bro,
or something like.
Pop some. We got y'all. No, you
dead ass, bro. Like dead ass, bro. But again, and this is what we go about when we talked about Lizzo and the body shaming and whatever the case is, and beautiful is subjective and blah blah blah. You go down the women I just named. You go down they comments, you see nothing but women obsessing over them, thirsting over them. You go to a Lizzo or what's shorty from Precious, so Gabby Sidibe, whatever her name is. You don't see those same type of thirsty reactions. Like, you know what I'm saying? So again, beauty is subjective, right? So y'all know what a sexual attractive woman is because y'all thirst over them in the comments. But then when it's somebody like Lizzo,
they know who they want to fuck and who they wouldn't fuck.
I seen a lot of girls say they would be gay. They would turn gay for SZA or whatever. I ain't never seen no girls say I would turn gay for Lizzo, and that's no disrespect to Lizzo. You know what I mean? But we just know that women, they obviously know who they picking and choosing. Like,
and ain't no straight man gonna say, oh shit, if Michael Jordan walk past, I'll do whatever I gotta do.
Ain't no nigga say no shit like that. Like, yo, that is a fact though. Ain't no nigga like, you gonna make that nigga Michael B. Jordan? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no nigga ever saying that. Yo,
seen that nigga in Creed? Woo!
Crazy, man.
Talk about DL women. Y'all talk about DL men all the time. You always talk about men. Let's talk about the DL women and why they are so obsessed with the lesbians. And let's talk about it, because I know a lot of people, especially a lot of straight women I've known have said this. Oh, no other woman made me feel this way but you. And that could be true. You have a lot of straight women that don't like girls, but they like this one particular girl. But you still like girls, bitch. That's what I'm trying to point to. It doesn't matter if it's just me. You still have an attraction to women.
Let's talk about these down low women. Let's talk about the women that try to be your friend only to try to sleep with you. that don't get talked about enough. Like we talk about DL men all the time, but we don't talk about the women that try to be your friend and they get to know you. Y'all get to hanging out a little bit.
That's the same predatory behavior that they constantly ridicule men for. They do the exact same shit. They just want the luxury to be able to get sexual harassment. Bro, we see women sexually harass women, like they don't even knowing them, grab their ass, grabbing their titties, like
Yo, you ever go to a club or a party and that's all they doing is they don't even know shorty.
They don't even know shorty, bro.
I'm like, oh, I thought you knew her. Nah, I just met her tonight.
Way more sexual, but again, those cases don't get reported because women, they probably felt uncomfortable, but they don't see it in the same manner as always a man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these women do be sexual. They be in their DM, sending them new. I don't know what the fuck they be sending DM, but they be harassing women. They do all of the stuff that they condone with men. And this is why I always use the analogy about, we always talk about hypocrisy and just holding up the mirror. Like, when you hold up the mirror, you realize everybody is hypocritical in some form of fashion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could be the most stark feminist until it's something that until it's equality when it's your turn to go to war. Now it's now that's only for men. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, again, very hypocritical. And I think there needs to be more of a conversation that's having about down low women. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is a thing. And I think when a lot of women are accusing men of being down low with some bullshit ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
you went to go do this for your friend? Yeah, that's gay.
Yeah, like, like
each other all day. Yeah, that's gay.
If her rhetoric consists of a man is always gay because of whatever he do, you need to start questioning their sexuality. Like, I'm telling you, you're gonna see like why they doing it, because they secretly and their girls' friends. Matter of fact, I'll give you another example. I always talk about this shit.
What?
Galentine's Day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Galentine's Day. They out doing romantic gestures for their female friends. They out there wearing lingerie for their female friends. They don't even do romantic shit for their men on Valentine's Day. But Galentine's Day, they going all out, bro. You listen, man.
Yeah, but I've been in a situation where I question a particular person that my girl has been friends with, right? And I'm like, oh no, it's something suspicious about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they could have a bond or friendship. I'm not saying that, but it just, sometimes it's just a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta put my shades down, look a little deeper, you know what I'm saying?
A little side eye. Like,
but, as a man, I ask, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
trying to get a little whole sister wife situation going on.
I mean, no, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is something else going on? You getting some coochie that I'm not getting? What's up? Nah, but you know what I mean? I think you should have those questions, but if it's not something, you just gaslighting a person, you trying to just talk shit, you know what I mean? If that's what you like, that's what you like. But
another fact about the hypocrisy, women talk about often that sexuality is fluid, is on a spectrum. Until it comes to a man, then all of a sudden, oh yeah, he like, is this very hypocritical? And honestly, it just needs the homophobic rhetoric, because it is homophobic rhetoric at the end of the day.
Like you always say, that the most homophobic person is a woman.
Is specifically a black woman, like, you know what I mean? But
see, he goes, I don't know. I ain't with him on that one, y'all.
Man, do you hear other ethnic groups of women constantly saying that their man is questioning their sexuality? Like,
no, but I do hear them slander like
their sexuality, or
like, oh, you're F and you a B, you a F.
Yeah, but that's in like arguments. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. But that's when I think all groups of women use it. They're trying to gaslight you. Usually they pull that card when they realize they only attack our character when it comes to that, when they realize that nothing else is working.
Yeah.
And to get a reaction out of a man, they tend to hit low. And they know to question a man's manhood is extreme. Yeah. I know that's something that I used to say, like, hey, don't never say this to me, and don't ever tell me to get out. Yeah. Those are two things I told my partner to never tell me. We can argue, I understand you're frustrated, but don't let those be the two things you use.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to like my reply, or you might not get a reply at all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I think there's two things, and this is why women continuously use these two narratives when it comes to men. is they always try to, say they don't like their mother because they know that, that's a sensitive spot for us. And then question our sexuality is also like a sensitive spot for us. So they always push those. That's why the rhetoric is nonstop. You hate your mother or you must be gay.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because they know those are the only two reactions because of our egos that's going to allow us to react uncharacteristically. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why they don't ever say, "Oh, that's why you fucking all these bitches." So
yeah, they can't hit us with that one.
Right,
But
yeah.
overall thoughts, man. What's your thoughts on this?
Oh man, I do think that women need to admit that maybe they do have a thing for women. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, if you do, it's nothing wrong with that. But be open as much as y'all want the said men that y'all want to be open. Lead by example, and just stop bashing men and criticizing men and saying that this men got this whole thing about being with each other when that's not the majority. Just because you found a dude on the down low or you heard about it or you read about it in the book don't mean that's every man. And every man ain't go to jail. So we all not doing all that. So just let's
or deadbeats. I don't know, man. Again, let us know in the comments. What's your thoughts, man? Are women, being outrageous with all these the red talking points and rhetoric? Let us know in the comments. We definitely gonna be checking in. And if y'all got more clips that y'all want to send us, man, hit us up on social media, DailyRapUpCrew across all social media, or email us at dailyrapupcrew@gmail.com. Make sure you cop the merch, man, dailyrapupcrew.co. And link in the description. Join our Patreon, man. We're gonna be doing a lot of live streams over there, exclusive live streams.
Watch it live.
We might bring the podcast back over there. So if y'all want new clips, new episodes, make sure to join that Patreon. And we will see y'all in the next video, man.
Yeah.